Stop and consider the last moment you felt truly unseen or misunderstood in your own life. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to open up, because what I want to share with you today comes from years of studying Carl Jung and his profound insights on how art and expression can be gateways to self-discovery. You know, Jung was not just fascinated by dreams or myths, but deeply tuned into the symbols that arise when people create, whether through painting, writing, music, or any form of personal expression. In my research of Jung's work, I have found that he believed these creative acts are not just hobbies, but vital conversations with our unconscious mind. Let me take you through why this matters so deeply right now. Because in our fast digital age, we often lose connection with our inner selves and feel fragmented or lost. Jung recognized this fragmentation as a sign that our unconscious was trying to speak to us through symbols and images hidden beneath our everyday awareness. When you engage in creating something from the heart, you are actually inviting those hidden parts of yourself to communicate. This is not mere psychological fluff, but a powerful therapeutic process. Jung studied countless patients who at first struggled with anxiety or identity confusion until they began to express their inner world artistically. One famous case involved a woman whose dreams were filled with intricate mandalas. She started painting these spirals and circles, and over time experienced a profound integration of conflicted emotions and a clearer sense of who she was. What Jung calls the individuation process, the journey toward your true self, often unfolds through these symbolic images that arise in creative expression. Jung's vision was that art allows the unconscious to reveal its secrets, gently, without overwhelming us, all at our own pace. This is a vast shift from traditional psychology, which sometimes insisted on direct intellectual analysis. Jung shifted the focus to symbols and metaphor as keys to unlocking hidden dimensions of the psyche. For example, when you write a journal entry, not just recounting facts, but exploring metaphors that emerge from your emotions, you are conversing with your inner archetypes, those universal figures Jung identified that live within each of us. These archetypes often manifest in our art as heroes, villains, shadows, or wise elders. This symbolic language is universal, yet intensely personal simultaneously. Jung's insight was revolutionary, and it transformed how we understand mental health because it shows us that creativity is innate and necessary for healing. Take a moment now and put yourself in that vulnerable place. Imagine expressing something without judgment or worry about skill. What images or words arise spontaneously? What feelings come without censoring yourself? This openness allows parts of you that have been hidden or rejected to surface and be acknowledged. Jung emphasized that it's in embracing these shadow aspects that true wholeness is found. Many people today find their healthiest self-expression not through traditional talk therapy, but through art therapy modalities inspired directly by Jung's theories. Using techniques like active imagination, where you dialogue with images or characters you create, can guide you to new insights that logical thinking never uncovers. I have seen many clients and students grow tremendously just by dedicating time weekly to mindful creative practice as Jung recommended, even if only for a few minutes. The key is consistent engagement with your unconscious material through art. This practice nurtures your psyche's natural drive for balance and authenticity. Jung outlined practical steps to begin this journey. First, create a safe, private space where you can express without evaluation. Keep materials nearby to capture spontaneous images or words. Next, allow yourself to follow whatever emerges without trying to control the outcome. Trust that your unconscious knows what it wants to reveal. Afterward, reflect on your creation. Perhaps write notes about what feelings or thoughts arose. Ask yourself what the symbols might mean to you personally, and invite curiosity, not criticism. Most importantly, be patient and compassionate as you navigate this process. It is a slow unfolding, not a quick fix. I assure you, with each session of honest expression, your understanding of yourself deepens. Your inner world becomes clearer, with its contradictions and treasures intact. Jung's faith in the transformative power of art was grounded in his belief in the human spirit's capacity for growth and self-realization. This isn't just about making beautiful things. It is an active dialogue with your soul and an invitation into wholeness. To close, let me remind you of what Jung wanted us all to know. Our deepest self is waiting patiently behind layers of everyday noise and distraction. Art and creative expression are keys to unlocking that sacred space within you. If you engage with this practice fully, you will discover not just more about yourself, but how connected you are to the collective human experience, which Jung saw as essential for meaning and belonging. Tomorrow, I invite you to join me as we explore how do cultural myths reflect universal human experiences, drawing directly on Jung's authority to deepen your psychological development. This next step builds beautifully on today's insights and promises to enrich your inner journey. Please like if this video resonated and share your experiences or questions in the comments. I am here walking this path with you, and your engagement fuels more conversations like this. Subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's essential exploration of myths and their power. See you soon in another step toward your individuation through Jungian wisdom.